morning and welcome to Unraveled Game Thoughts. It has been a long time since I've been at the table recording one of these games. This morning I have Golem, which I might be even mispronouncing because I'm not sure if it's Golem or Golem. But this is I think 2021 release. Virgino Gigli, Flaminia Brasini, and Simone Luciani are the designers, and it is published by Cranio Creations, it looks like. I have the Solo with me this morning, and if you kind of want to gain a little bit of an understanding of how the Solo works, then this is going to be a little bit of a way to do that. I am playing at level 3, which means that I have the side of the board here that is on the 3-4 side for level 3, level 4. It also means all objective cards. I don't really have to pay attention to what the objectives are. All I'm doing is taking care that each objective they obtain in the game is going to be worth 3 points because I'm playing level 3. I played the game at level 1 last time and was able to beat the Automa, but I know I got a few rules wrong. I'm honestly probably going to get a few rules wrong this time as well. But if you are just interested in how the game is played, then this will probably be a fine video as well, because the way I am taking my turns is essentially how a player is going to take all of their turns. The only differences that we have with player count, if we had 3 or 4 players, we would add another tile or 2 up here, and these are essentially our action tiles for the priests. Whenever we take our priest action, these are the tiles that we're going to use. Is picking one of these, only one person can be on these, but any number of players can be on this bottom tile, where you would potentially kill a golem and gain some resources. So instead of going through the rules of the game in the front end, I'm just going to play the game, and I'll explain things as I go and why I'm doing them. So Golem gets first turn. This is the Automa action deck. It's going to determine all the actions the Automa gets to do. We do have starting resource tiles. So Automa got 3, and the Automa gets all of the resources on its starting tiles. You just give all the resources. It doesn't have to keep up with stone and gold and knowledge the way I do. It has a track, and whenever it gains stone, gold, or knowledge, or uses stone, gold, or knowledge, it is just going to obtain the number of whatever it gained on that track. So it's almost like it's a more generic resource, anything it gets. I have to use them for certain things, and so I spend them in certain ways. So its deck is shuffled pretty well. And okay, so the first thing we're going to do, and there's 4 player aids in the game, and they kind of give an overview of what scoring is like at the end and the actions you're taking. So it's got the reset actions that are done at the beginning, and then we move golems, and this is the beginning of every round. There's 4 rounds in the game, and then you're going to take basically 3 turns in a round. 2 marble actions and 1 priest action. So golems are going to move based on 2 things. One, where is your golem marker? And I have not gained my starting resources. I have to pick 2 of these tiles to do that, so I will do that in a second. Wherever your golem marker is on the golem track, and it's going to indicate a number of moves your golem takes. So mine's currently at 1, which is my golem's going to move 2 spaces, which is the number on the right-hand side. So I will either move 1 golem 2 spaces or 2 golems 1 space. It's going to be my choice. Why does that matter? The golems, their position at the end of the round with my student, if my student is equal to or ahead of the golem, I'm not going to have to pay anything. but I'm going to have to pay knowledge for every space that my golem is ahead of my student. I'm basically controlling my golems. My golems will do the work for me that will give me resources, but if I don't control them, then I'm going to have to pay extra knowledge to keep them under control. Let's see. The other thing we have to do is add this number here, which is a 3. So before I move golems, I'm going to actually do my resource gathering. So we have, I can upgrade this one will let me upgrade up to 3. Any yellow upgrade up to 3, plus I get those resources. This is just resources plus a gold, but that would also give me an automatic, if I pick those, I'll have something, one of these artifacts to start with. These are your artifacts over on the right side. You have knowledge, artifacts, and your golem. Those are kind of the 3 resources. Golem basically uses clay, knowledge basically uses knowledge resource, and the artifact generally uses coins or gold for what it does. This is a level 2 artifact up. I kind of think this would give me more knowledge and accomplish the same thing I'm thinking. That moves my red student ahead, which is not bad. So I think I'm going to pick these 2, and essentially I'm trying to, how can I start the game with something that I can use right away? And so what I am doing is I'm going to, I get to upgrade for free or for -2 coins one of my artifacts. So I'm going to pick an artifact that I can upgrade pretty easily. Actually, this one might have been even better. Maybe I should have picked that one instead. Well, here's the thing. Whatever I upgrade, I maybe should use that one instead. So first I'm going to gain the resources. The gold, a coin, 2 coins actually, so 1 coin here and 1 coin there, 3 stone, and 1 knowledge. So that's kind of what I'm sort of starting the game with, but I do get this 3 upgrade, and the gold I will end up putting on one of the artifacts. Now I can't actually utilize the artifact until I have gotten more gold. So let's, our 3 is, pay 2 coins for that. We could pay 2 coins in addition, just 3 point discount for an upgrade. So if I put this here and I get a 3 coin discount, it means I'm going to have to pay 2 coins. But now I can take one of these 3 tiles and put it over here. This is a special upgrade that I'll have to get later in the game. But this is interesting. These are pretty much out of the game. I'm not going to use those starting tiles anymore, and the Autumn is not going to use their starting tiles anymore. They're not going to be relevant the rest of the game. They're just to start with resources. So I have a brick here. And the question is, what do I want to get as extra income? Do I want money? Do I want knowledge? Or do I want on the back is the same thing, but I get a victory point with it? Whew, this is tough. I'm already getting a brick, so I could double up on brick and just get lots of brick. But I think I've already started the artifacts. This is tough, and I'm going to get this right away for completing it. It's an immediate bonus. Knowledge is pretty good. Knowledge, I need to control my golems. So I'm going to end up getting 1 brick and 2 knowledge. Whenever you complete the artifact, you get its resources right away, but then they have income markers, so then I'll get those during income. as well. If I can get one of these markers, or this one, actually that one just flips, that just gives me things there. If I get one of these down here, then whenever I do one of these actions, I'll get something else. And if you hear my cat in the background, he was out all night and he's just been fed and is making a lot of noise, but everyone else is asleep, so I cannot let him out to roam the house and wake everybody up. Alright, so now we're set. Now the golems are going to move. My golems are going to move too, and the things I'm kind of looking at are, as I move the golems, and when I place them, I got to pick which two districts I wanted to put them in. What do I ultimately want to do? Because wherever they are, that's where they could potentially do some work. The other thing is I have to add the +3 move up here to the golems. So one of these golems, or I could divide it evenly. I basically have to move them 5 spaces, and that's going to be, it's going to take some work. So this one I kind of like here because I can get a book, and that might be 2, 3, 4, 5. I could get over here, and I could get 5 off of buying a book, which is not a bad deal. These are the books up here where you can buy knowledge, and I may have to go run and get tissue, we'll see. And they are fairly expensive right now. 4, 1, move this guy back 2. I hate to move one that far down right out of the gate, but it also might be beneficial to get a good book that can help me out. I really want stuff with gold so I get my artifacts up, but whew, there's a lot of choices to make here. I think that would be +1, so technically need 1 knowledge, and then I get a 4 knowledge discount on an upgrade. They're okay. They're okay books. I'm not sure about moving that one forward as much. Getting my student forward in that city is significant. I think I like that as 1, and then I've got 4 more moves I have to do. 2, 3, 4. We're going to go there. We're going to do that. I don't know why I put his student, that's because his student got to move forward because of the starting tiles. Alright, so there we are, we've moved his, now I have to move his golems, and he has 2, plus that is 3, and he has an order of events, basically. He wants to move in the yellow district first, so he's going to move in yellow district first. Now he wants to move in the red district, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to, let's see here. Alright, so Automa's going to go first, and we're going to turn over a card, and you're probably not going to be able to see all the details on this card, but I'm playing level 3. The first column is brown, and it has a 3 plus on the top, which means if it's level 3, I activate it. And in this case, it's saying if he has 0 or 1 golem, then he will get to build a golem for 1 less stone. He doesn't have 0, he has 2 golems. So he's not going to do that because he has more golems than he needs. The second one is advising him to take a marble. So first of all, he wants to do, the top action is a work action. So he wants to do a work action. So he's either going to take the work action or the mirror action, which is going to give him work and pay resources for it. But he's going to choose the max number of marbles. So between those 2 options that could give him the work action, he is going to actually choose from the top action because it has more marbles. And then he has to choose a color of marble, and he typically is going to go, well, in this case, he's going to choose from, of the 3 marbles he could choose, it's either blue or red, and this next choice option is the character marble that's to the left. The character can potentially offer some bonuses at the end of the round. And so he will take the character bonus if he is able. I think he actually pays and does it if he can. So he wants a blue marble. So he's going to take a blue marble and put it on his board, and then he's going to take that action. Now he gets a discount of 3 because there were 3 marbles in that row when he grabbed the marble. He only has 2 golems, so the most he would have to pay is 3 knowledge. He gets a discount of 3, so basically he gets to make 2 of his golems work without having to do anything. So he's going to put this guy down, and he did select a blue marble, which means his student in the blue district moves forward 1. That's my student. So his student would move forward 1 because it's in the blue district, and his the blue marble, he does the work, so he's going to pick a golem to do work. Now, this is where I get confused, because he has to pick which golem, and there is some sort of order priority for how he chooses which golem to do work. So let's take a look at that. I have read this like 3 or 4 times, and there are a number of order of priority things that you have to kind of keep track of in order to functionally do it the right way. When the automate completes the work action, as many as it can, it's going to activate both golems. Okay, never paying more than 2 knowledge for each golem being activated. Oh, 2 knowledge total for each golem being activated. The automate chooses the rightmost standing golem. Okay, so the rightmost standing golem for him is this guy. Why is this guy laid down? He is going to lay that down, and he can bury a golem and gave 3 coins. So he is going to bury this golem, and when he's choosing golem rewards, I think he's going to take the points, I believe. So he'll take the points, and he will gain 1, 2, 3, 4. There is and for those that are more, a little more like, well, how do you know it's the points? I honestly don't know. I'm picking the points because I think that's what this particular one tends to choose, but let's see if there's a section on when he's burying a golem. Killing a golem. Kill 1 golem, kill the rightmost golem, which I did. In the case of a tie, it will follow the color strategy. Tiles in the leftmost available cemetery space, taking benefits and moving its marker on the golem. Strike 1 space down, choose your point. Okay. So, yeah, it's going to take the leftmost space, which would have given it the 4 points. Then it would take this next. It does move its golem marker down 1 on the golem track. So during income, it's actually going to lose a point now based on where it is. So that golem's work was essentially to kill itself. And this golem is going to work, and it's going to move a student forward. Now, there's a tie between these students, but generally it's going to want to move the student forward that is in the area that he has the furthest golem ahead. That's just strategically going to be the best option because it wants to not have to pay knowledge for golems being ahead of itself. So that is its turn. This is let's see, I've got lots of knowledge. That ends the golem's turn. There is nothing else for golem to do. He has worked, and his golems did what they are supposed to do, and now it is my turn. Turns are relatively quick. Once you kind of know what you're doing, there's some things to choose between. And on my turn here, you'll kind of see there's the power of the action, which gives me more stuff. So if these have 3 marbles, so if I pull a marble from here, I'm going to get 3 stone. Then I could do an upgrade, and then I could build a golem. That might be good, but it gives me another golem to control. I could do the work action, and I could go after particularly marbles. Now the other advantage is I could get the character marble from there, and then I would be able to qualify for that character bonus should I get to do it. And I think what I am going to do is I'm actually going to grab this blue marble from from this action here. That's going to go there. Doesn't necessarily matter the order I grab it in, but that's the most powerful action. So I might as well, which gives me 3 clay, because that is the power of the action. Now I can upgrade one thing here. And it's basically upgrading my golem section and trying to decide which of these is the upgrade that I want. I have 7 stone, but I also might want to build a golem, which is going to take 3 in order to do that. That's the last thing. I can gain stone, and then I can do an upgrade, and then I can build a golem. I like this one, and I also took the blue action, which means I'm going to move my guy forward. My student is going to move forward in the blue district. Puts him at least here. I like this because, that's a 2 discount, upgrade. I could put that down. I like this one because if I do this, whenever I build a golem, I get to move it 1 space forward and do the work on that space without laying it down. So I think I am going to pay 3 for this upgrade, and that was my upgrade action. And then I can build a golem. That cost 3. And because I have this upgraded prior, I always take my leftmost golem. This is going to move that up 2, as indicated by the icons there. And I put it in any district I want. I'd have to pay extra if I was putting it in another district with a golem. It would cost 3 extra for the golems in that district. But I get to automatically move it forward 1, and I get an upgrade with a 2 discount here. So I am actually going to upgrade. I don't have any coins. I'm just going to upgrade that, because that's essentially a free upgrade for me. But if I can get that artifact built, then I will get some more income. Right now that's just an upgraded artifact, but I'm not getting any income from it. I think that's what I do. Or actually, instead of that upgrade, I could do this upgrade. Yeah, whenever I do a red action, I will get my income. That's actually better, because I'm hoping to do a red action next time. That would actually be better at this point in the game. Alright, so that's the end of my turn. So I'm going to turn over Automa card. Now, if these priest icons, there's some priest icons on the sides of the Automa cards. If they aligned, he would take a priest action. But they don't align, so he's just going to do what's on the card. Now, here it's saying I choose based on the order. I'm going to move my student ahead 1 space. That's the brown. So in the yellow, the Automa is going to move its student ahead 1 space. That's my student. I don't know why we're doing that. And then he wants to do another work action. And he has a, let's see, how he's going to choose is whatever has the max amount. So he's definitely going to choose from here. And he wants to choose the marble. He's going to choose the character marble. So he's going to take the red action. And that is going to power 2. So he wants to activate his 1 golem. It is already laid down, and it has already done work. So basically what he does is get resources. He would gain, he got a 2 discount, 1, 2. His golem is sitting down, so it's not going to move forward again. it's already worked, and so he is just going to gain the resources. He'll start gaining victory points if he gets to the end of that track, and I think that's pretty much his turn. He doesn't do a whole lot else. He's essentially taken the marble and gained resources that leaves me with, I either get a red marble or I could get a white marble. I don't get to move a student forward at all if I gain a white marble. So I'm left with some tough choices. Now I could take as a second action my priest action. I could also pass, and that would potentially allow me to re-roll marbles again. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. Now, if I take the priest action, that gives me this. This lets me move up or down on the power track. And then I would gain knowledge equal to my power. I've only got 3 knowledge. I could kill my golem that's furthest ahead. That would prevent me from having to pay a lot of knowledge, which I actually kind of like that idea. He's on a kill a golem track, so if I can make my golems work with the black marble, but that's not going to help me with the character bonus, but I need 3 coins with the character bonus to do anything. Ooh, some tough choices. Trying to figure out how to control the golems and do all the different things you're wanting to do with them can be pretty tough. Buying a book is awfully good, and I can get coins and kill golem that way. Get an upgrade. A 4 upgrade, that would be pretty good. I can move and gain. Whenever I gain the instant bonuses, I get them twice. That's pretty good. It's a lot of tough choices. So, making these guys work is not a bad idea. That would give me a book. The question is, will I be able to obtain the knowledge I need to do certain things? That would be a book for a 3 discount, cost me 1 knowledge. I could move a golem forward or backwards instantly, which could help. But I have a black marble, and I don't. Well, actually, yeah, I have the black marble. Don't forget that. Or I could use the mirror action. I kind of like to get the character bonus, but I don't really like where the marbles are. He has to take a priest action, so he's not taking it. So I'm actually going to do what's called a pass action. The Ottoman never takes a pass action. You take a marble out, and you do that, and you pass. And we're not in the pass action stage, so that basically I'm passing my turn. I still have a marble action, and I still have my priest action, but I'm not really ready to, I think, do any of the actions that I see here. If I do my priest action and work, but I don't want to move my guys too much right now. Outside of bringing, I could do this and move back to and work. That would not be terrible instead of passing. But I'd really like to get that red thing, and I'll see what the Ottoman does. So we're going to let the Ottoman go. He's going to go. He's used 2 marble actions. He has to do his priest action now. He gets to shuffle his deck. So he shuffles all the cards in his deck. Normally after the end of the round, these cards are going to go to the bottom. This doesn't really help him a ton right now. It just means it gets shuffled. And so he wants to take the top priest action, which is going to give him a gold. I guess he does. He collects gold, and then gold immediately goes on an artifact. So basically he has that artifact, and then he is going to gain a victory point for the number of artifacts that he has completed, which is, he's got 1 complete artifact, which means he is going to gain 1 victory point. He's at 15, and then it is my turn. So I passed. So he didn't have any more turns. So essentially, what we get to do is re-roll the marbles. And what I'm kind of hoping for is a better outcome. You just back on the back of this, let them roll out, and you see where they go. I really want a red. I could pass again and take another marble out, but I'm diluting the marbles by doing that. I could take a mirror action, but I have to pay a coin in order to do that, and I don't have a coin, sadly. Although, whenever I take the red action, I gain some benefits. So I think I'm going to take a pass action, and we're going to try to re-roll again. Of course, we have less marbles. We're just hoping for a better chance. Well, the red ended up in the work action, so that's not too bad. Do I want to work now? I could, so if I want to activate 2 golems, which is essentially what I would like to do, I'd have to pay 3, I'll get the red, get a discount of 1, because it was power 1, so I'd have to pay 2, and I can activate, I can make 2 golems work. Now this will get me a book with a 3 discount, and I have to be able to move a worker back. I also took the red action, so I get to move my student forward in the red district. That's not my student, this is my student, which is kind of helpful. Let's see. I think we're going to be able to do several things. This is going to cost 2 knowledge and would give me some coins, but I would end up with pretty much no golems. Well, I could get coins, and then I could do gain 1 book knowledge, which would be kind of cool. Right now I can only have 1 book per column, unless I upgrade that. Gee whiz. And that would cost me, it's a discount of 3, that would cost me 1 more knowledge, but I could instantly move a golem. That would allow me to keep my golems in place. Kind of like that. There's some pretty tough choices here. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is, ooh, I don't like it. I'm going to do this one. So I'm not getting, I'm not utilizing all the discounts. I'm going to move that back. I'm not getting any coins, so unfortunately that's a waste, but I can instantly upgrade this, which whenever I place a card in this column, it will get double the points. This is a black card, so it doesn't count for anything. I'm not getting the coin. Having to move that guy back. How does that help me that much? That's actually not as helpful as if I did this one. I think this one might be better because I can instantly gain 2 coins. So that's going to be more useful to me. Now I have to pick one of these to put this in. I'm going to go ahead and put it in here. I would get to either gain 2 coins and then, or I could kill a golem and gain another coin for killing the golem. But I'm not going to kill the golem right now. Just going to gain the 2 coins, and then I could pay a coin to move up 1 in knowledge, which I'm going to do. there's no reason not to move up my knowledge a little bit. And so that was the work from this guy. So I just didn't have to pay knowledge to do that because I already had the knowledge I needed. And the other golem, I'm going to kill this golem here, and I'm going to put it, I can pick any of these bonuses, but really I want this bonus where I can move a student forward, because I can move that student forward. And I'm going to go down 1 power, and then I'm going to get also a victory point for the level of my power, which is 1. So I get 1 victory point. And I believe that's my marble action. Now I can take I could have taken my priest action before, and I just chose not to. So now we're going to try to figure out our priest action. I do like the idea of coins. I think I'm going to move my my golem up to 2 spaces backwards or forward. I'm going to move him backwards and get to do work. So I'm going to put him down, and I'm going to gain 2 coins so that he is fully under control, and I got those. So we've done all of our actions. I took this player order. I'm just going to put my marbles back in there because they don't matter. So I'm going to be first player this next round. I actually had the Automa in second player there, but he should have been in first player. I just forgot to move it from my last game. And then we can do character actions. So he has the resources that he can pay 3, 1, 2, 3, and he can move his student in the blue district forward 1, and he can move his book up 1. And I'm pretty sure he takes character actions. I don't think he just skips them all together. Double check. Influence characters has the correct marble combination. In the red area, the resource take 3 coins. If it has the correct marble location, if not in the red area, it will pay to take the benefit. So yeah, he pays to take the benefit. That makes sense. He's there's no reason he wouldn't take that benefit, I wouldn't think, based on my understanding of the Automa rules, but he sure doesn't. Okay, so now I can take the benefit because I have a blue and a red marble. I also have the ability to take the benefit. Now, I don't have 3 coins. Oh, I do have 3 coins to take. It did end up with 3 coins at the end of the turn, so I could, that is pretty good. I could gain 3 coins, but I think I'm going to pay the coins in order to move up in knowledge and also to move my student ahead in the blue district as well. Basically allows me some income. So then we do income. Now, one thing we look at is the board. The Automa is getting 1 income from there and 1 income from there. So he's going to move 2 forward on his track. He is losing a victory point based on his golems, and he is gaining 1 income from his knowledge board. There's no income up there, and he has a completed artifact, so he actually gets 1 income for his completed artifact. So he's got that done. I forgot when I took a red action last time, I was supposed to get 2 knowledge and 1 of these. That was important. It does help me a little bit. But I also have 1 knowledge income from the board there, based on where my student is. And then my artifact is going to give me another 2 knowledge and 1 stone. And then I get 1 victory point based on my golem track, and I get 1 knowledge based on my knowledge track. And that is all of my income. And then we go to paying for knowledge. So I don't think everyone's students are ahead of their golems, or at least equal to. So no one has to pay knowledge for golems. We have to reset these, basically. We put them to the bottom. And at the beginning of the round, we're going to reset the marble. I think it's called the temple, something like that. And we just take all the marbles that we have, we re-roll them. We're going to give everybody back their appropriate things, and the last card in it here gets discarded. We have some shifting of that, and this character we're just going to turn over because he's done. We're in the second round, and that is an approximation of a round. You're basically going to do that 3 to 4 times, and then we're going to do scoring. So it's not going to change a lot. It's just your decisions become more difficult as your students and your golems are moving down the track. So I'm going to sort of work through the motions of trying to do the other turns here, and probably not go into as much detail, but at the same time explain what's going on. Now the other thing that I forgot, these come off, and then we add new tiles. So every round, your actions, your priest actions are going to change a little bit. And I'm first player this round, and that gives me some tough choices because I can get a lot of resources. I can get rid of an objective card and draw a new one. I didn't really talk about the objective cards much, but they give you some points at the end of the game if you've met certain criteria. 2-player game, so I forget what the bottom part means. I think it's the level for the Automa, maybe. Oh, create a golem. Oh man, I already have what, 2 golems out? I have 2 golems. I don't have a golem in the red district, which might not hurt at some point. And create a book, but I'll have to pay the cost on the book section. I just have to pay that. I'm going to double check that one tile there, make sure I'm not having, potentially should be paying extra for it. I can't tell. It's an action tile. They have all the stuff listed in the back of the book here where you can check. Buy one book without paying the printing cost on the card. You still pay the cost per the library edition. Okay, so that looks like it is. We do have to do the golem phase. So I have to move 3, 4, 5. So I need to move my golems forward 5. They are going to stand up at the round beginning. Man, this is tough. I could kill a golem. If I had coins, I could gain that. This is tough. I like 1, 2, 3 because I'll make him work. I'll get some coins. This is pay a knowledge. Move a student and gain 3 victory points. I guess we'll just move that to 4, 5, and we'll have some work to do this round. He has to move 1, 2, 3. So he only has 1 golem. So 1, 2, 3 is what he's going to do. So he's going to have a lot of work to do for control. In this round, man, so these are not bad choices. I have lots of knowledge, so I could buy a book that would be a lot cheaper than it normally could be. I am in the category where I can't have up to 2, so I could re-trigger that, which would be kind of cool. But working is pretty significant this round, because it's a power 4 action, although I only have 2 golems, so it's not giving me a huge discount. I could just do them for free if I was to do that action. We need a yellow and a blue. Man, I really need another golem in the red district, honestly. Yellow, I could move could just create a golem. Let's see, is that all that is? Let's create a golem and instantly do something. What is that? Take the action of a neighborhood tile adjacent to one of your golems, either standing or laying without activating. Oh, okay. So if I look at my golems and I want one of the actions in either adjacent neighborhood, that is what I could do. This I would pay 4 knowledge to do that. I don't mind that. Man, it's really tough. Well, I think what I'm going to do is take the red action at power 4, so I get that. Well, actually, no. I mean, I want to take the red action, but if I want the character, can't do that. Is it worth it, though? Because I get all these resources for taking that. I think I am going to take the red action. I'm not going to worry about the character this round. I'm going to get these resources because I'm taking the red action, and I think that's going to be worthwhile down the road. I get a 4 knowledge discount to do work, so I'm actually going to work that golem, and it's going to move me down 1, which I kind of don't like, but I get to move my guy forward in a district, which I do like, and I gain 3 victory points. 1, 2, 3. I do like that. And then I can work this golem, so I can kill a golem, and I kind of want to kill this golem. I think I'm going to kill this one, and I'm going to gain 3 coins. So I'm going to have to build a golem very soon in order to be functionally successful here. The question is, what of these bonuses do I feel like I want? I wouldn't mind getting another artifact going. So getting a gold, pretty good. Victory points is always good. I think I'm going to go for the gold. And definitely need to find a way to make money and to move my students forward. Whew. Tough choice. I think I'm just going to go for this next artifact here for money and victory points. So we'll do that. Alright, so I've done that. Automa is going to go, and I did choose the red marble. I did move my guy forward on the red. Oh no, did I move my guy forward? I moved my guy forward because of this, but I did get to move him forward in the red district because I chose the red marble. Alright, so he wants to pick a district. He's going to pick his top district, yellow, and he's going to move his student forward in that district. And then he wants to pick let's see, what action is he doing? He wants to pick the marble. He wants a yellow marble. So yellow marble doesn't tell us which action. There are 2 actions there that have a yellow marble. So he's going to pick the one that's a max. Does he have any golems? He has a golem. Okay. So he's going to pick that yellow marble. And he is going to take this action. What's his discount? His discount is 3, but he only has 1 golem to activate. So he's only using, basically, he's not using 2, so he's actually going to gain 2 resources for that. And then he's going to activate this golem. He's going to move his student back in the red district. He did take a yellow marble, so this one would have moved forward. And he's going to gain 3 stone, 1, 2, 3, and 4 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is going to be his turn. So now I have the option of, I think I am going to go ahead and take my increased action, go here, activate this district, which gives me that and the ability to complete that artifact. I like that. And then that's my priest action. I'm done. He's gonna do a he has 1 he's going to build a golem for -0 brick, 1, 2, 3. He's going to build this golem. That's going to move him up 2 there. And he's going to build it in a district that he doesn't have a golem, and yellow is the first district he doesn't have a golem. So he's going to build one there. And I think that is it for him. Right? I'm going to turn over. Oh, that was his brown action. So now he's going to pick a marble. He wants a marble from his highest, that coordinates with his highest district. So yellow, he wants a yellow marble, and that's the only place to get it. So he's going to take this yellow marble, and he's going to gain 2 stone. That's right, he's going to gain stone. 1, 2. He wants to do an upgrade. He always upgrades his cheapest upgrade first. He's going to pay 2 stone to do the left leg of his golem, which means now I don't add the character piece to his thing, which is good for him. And then he wants to create a golem. So he's going to pay 1, 2, 3 stone, and he's going to create another golem. He's going to do it in that district. So now he's got the golem creation going. And now I have my last marble action. It's tough because I don't really like the choices that are there. So I'm going to take the black marble out and pass, and then he is going to take his last action, and I don't think you re-roll. Yeah, you don't re-roll until you're actually taking during the pass action section. So if he has 0, 1, or 2 golems, then he creates a golem, but he doesn't. He wants to take from the max section. So he's going to make his golems. Oh, actually, no, he's got to do this action. So he's going to go up here. He's gaining 3 resources, 1, 2, 3. And he gains an objective card, and he loses an objective card. I think he discard. That seems odd. I would think for him, because he gains the same amount of points, we're just going to make it harder on me and give him an objective card. That's not necessarily fair to me, and honestly, if he won by 3 points, I'd be like, oh, that was it. But I'm going to hope that I can win by more than that. Alright. Okay, so now we're in the pass round. So I take all of these marbles, and I have 1 more marble action left. I'm just going to see if I get something better that I like. There's my guy. There are no yellow marbles to take. White marble won't move my student forward, unfortunately. Black marble can move a student forward too. I'm not caring about character cards. If I take the red action, I could make a golem. And I kind of need a golem. Plus I get more stuff. Ooh. There's nothing in that one. I could do a mirror action and a mirror. That would move him forward in the blue district. When I build golems, I get to move them forward 1 and take an action. I think, as much as I want a red action to give me stuff, I kind of think, okay, if I take a blue, move my guy forward in the blue district, I have to pay. I can mirror an action, so power is 2 to mirror an action. I think I'm going to mirror that action, which is going to give me 2 stone. I get an upgrade. I'm definitely going to pay 2 stone to upgrade the left leg so I don't have to add as much to move my golems forward. And I'm gonna build a golem, and then whenever I build a golem, that's gonna go 1, 2. I get to, did I move down before? Because I started here, I built 1, killed 2, and I never moved down before. Okay. So I'm going to build a golem, and I'm going to go to here. I get to move forward 1 and work without laying it down. Oh, do I get to activate it? Do I get to work? Maybe I'm doing that wrong. I'm going to take 1 step and activate it without laying it down. Oh, I do activate it. Okay. So I can activate it, which means I can get a book for 3 knowledge, for less than 3 knowledge. That one costs 6. That would cost me 6. That's a pretty good one. I can instantly build a golem for -3 brick, but do I have a golem in every district? I don't have a golem in every district, actually. That's not bad. And I can pay a brick. Go forward. That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna grab this. So this is gonna cost me 3 knowledge. Yeah, because I get a 3 knowledge discount. And I have to put it on a different place than the other one. This is probably an upgrade. I get to build a golem for -3 brick. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. Whenever I build a golem, I can move it forward and activate it. So I'll actually gain 3 brick, and I'm going to pay a brick to move up 1 knowledge there. And I'll put that there. Nice. That's not a bad turn. All right. Then I think that's our 2 actions. So we've all taken our 3 actions. What's next? Character cards. Neither one of us qualify for the character card, so that's going to get flipped. And then we're going to gain income. So income for him is going to be 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then he's going to get, he's completed this artifact, so he gets a victory point. He's getting 2 victory points for there, 1, 2, and he's getting another thing there. Okay. I am getting, take these off. Let's see, what am I getting? I'm getting 1 coin. I'm getting 2 knowledge. And I am getting, from here, I've completed this artifact, so I'm getting another coin, 2 victory points, a stone, and 2 knowledge. And that, I get 3 victory points, 1, 2, 3 from my golems, and I get another knowledge from there. Okay? Alright. Got tons of knowledge, so I need to do something with that. Alright. Now I have to pay for golems. We're both good there. I have to pay 1 knowledge. My golem is ahead of me there, and he has to pay 1, 2, 3, 4 knowledge for his golem. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So then we take all of the marbles, and we're going to go into round 3. Do that. We do these characters. And game books is really good. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have a chance to gain a book. I'm gonna go 5, and maybe there's a chance to move student forward 2. So that's my 6. He has to move forward 5. So he's going to, he's not moving that one. He's going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. And then we're going to start taking actions. And I am first. Oh, where was he on this? I think. Questions was action. I took that. He took that top one. So I think he's first player, because you do player order by top to bottom on those. Alright, so we're giving him first player. Put those on the bottom. Draw a card. We are level 4, so he is going to get a book. He's going to move up 1. He wants the max, so he's taking the mirror action. Question is, which action is he going to mirror? This is a good question. I'm not sure if he the actions. He's definitely taking a marble action. Redraw dash of form. Yeah, he's taking a marble action. Column with a yellow background shows how. Okay, so he would take a mirror action. So that would indicate he takes mirror action. He will complete a work action, providing he has 2 or more standing columns. Oh, okay. So he always does work whenever he does that. So he is going to take max, and then he wants a red. So he's going to grab this red. And he is going to pay that, and he's going to take the work action. Power 3, he gets a 3 discount. He has 1, 2, 3 golems. So to activate 3, with his 3 discount plus he pays 2, he can activate all 3. Alright, so if he activates this one, he moves his worker back in the red district, and he gains 3 stone. 1, 2, 3. And he gains 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. He activates this golem. He's going to kill a golem and gain 3 plus 3. 2, 3. Plus he's going to gain 1, 2, 3. He activates this one, moves his guy back in the blue district, goes up 1 here, and gains 3 points. 1, 2, 3. So that was his action. And now I have to decide, what do I want to do? Create a golem. I can move golem 4 and work. Pretty good. I don't really want to do that one. The knowledge action is probably the minus 3. All of those are equal. So I can upgrade something. Kind of feel like that might be the best option. If I go there and take that and pay 1 knowledge, I kind of want to upgrade this. There's no red out there. I get a minus 3 discount, so I could upgrade that. Well, actually, it would cost me 1. They're all equal, so I can still pay the knowledge in order to upgrade that. And that completes that artifact. Well, that artifact was complete before, but that just gives me more stuff. If I can get that upgrade, then good. So I'm going to do that. We'll see if that I can stack some things over time. All right, so Automa is going to grab a guy, I think in brown. He wants a red marble. So he wants to take that action. So he's going to take the red marble, which unfortunately nerfs my ability. He gains 1 brick. He gets an upgrade, and he is going to upgrade the next thing he can. So, oh, he's going to upgrade this flip. Alright. So that's going to cost him 1, 2, 3. And then he wants to create a golem in the district that he doesn't have one. So 1, 2, 3. Takes this, moves up. Forgot to move him down for killing the golem. And so he is going to go to this district. He gets to move forward 1 and gain 1, 2, 3, which he'll do. Yeah, now it's my turn. Alright. We don't have a red. I could get a white, which would help, or I could go for a yellow. There's plenty of white. But really need to make my golems work. That is significant. Alright, so let's do this. I'm going to take the yellow, and I get a discount of 2. So make 3 golems work. I'm going to have to pay 3 knowledge. 1, 2, 3. And I can make 3 golems work. Now, first golem I think I'm going to make work. First I'm going to do this one. And I get to move the student ahead in a district. So I'm going to move that student ahead in that district. And then second golem I'm going to make work is this one. I get a discount of 5. I need coins. So one of those 3 is for sure the best option. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to get a green here. I'm going to use this. Okay. So instantly I'm going to gain 2 knowledge. And I can move the golem backwards in district 2. Haven't activated that. That can give me a gold. I'll do that. I'll do that. And that gives me 2 points. Alright. So I like it. 2 coins. And then I can pay a coin to gain gold. And we have the option of getting another artifact. That's pretty good. Let's go for that one. Go for the top one. Alright. So then he is going to do his action. Did I do all of my actions? All work? Is it all the work? And all the way down, so all good. Yep. Alright. So he is going to do the priest action. He's going to take the top dial. He's going to move a golem forward and work. He's going to do this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, he can't move that guy back. He actually can't do that action. He would not do an action he can't do. I forget what that piece is. Alright. Going to move one of your golems with the 4 steps forward, activated, it must stay laid down in this round. You don't pay no. Oh, he doesn't pay knowledge to 1, 2, 3. Well, he'd go here because here he can't play. He can't pay that cost, but he can get an upgrade of 5. So he always upgrades them in order. So he's going to upgrade this golem, red menorah, and he can immediately kill a golem, and whatever bonus he gets times 2. So this is the next bonus. He is going to kill the rightmost golem, and he's going to get 4 bricks. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Alright. So I get a marble action. A white would help me. Did I move forward in yellow? I don't think I did. I think I took the yellow marble and grabbed it forward. So let's see. I think the book action is going to be the best. I could take that, but this is any color. I don't get to move the guy forward, but I can pay, gain X knowledge. So I'm going to gain 2 knowledge. I can upgrade a thing. Now, no red. I like upgrading that. Coin in that. Oh, this is tough. Well, I'm about to buy a book. Shoot. There's that. And I'll just move up 1. Pretty good. Hey, what are you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Recording. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I figured you were recording because I was trying to be quiet.
Yeah.
Okay. Love you.
Alright, you got it, Jim? Let's see. Let's see. Pay 8 and get those 3 menorahs. That would be awfully good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm going to pay 5. Upgrade that. That's going to give me another gold. I'm going to do that one. And then I get to buy a book, which for 5, I can do that one. Or I could, like that. Oh man, I move the student backwards. If I move this student backwards, take this, it costs me no knowledge, it's black. I can add it to any section. I can move a golem backwards. So I can do that. I can gain another gold. That. And then I can pay a knowledge to go forward on this track 1 more. And this can go on anything. That was a brick to go forward 1 more. Ooh. Pay a coin or gain 2 coins. I'm going to be able to do that, so I'm going to go ahead and do this one. And that is going to let me gain 2 coins. Alright, done. Okay. So he would go. It's my turn. I've done my 2 marble actions and that. So now we do turn order. He's going to stay first player. Now we do character. Alright, so he's got 2 red. He is not going to qualify for character. I have plenty, and the white is like a wild, so I can do that, but I can pay 3 for that character. I can complete this artifact. Fantastic. That gives me a little bit more income. income, and I can move my student forward in the yellow district. So I'll go here. Bingo. And that takes care of that character. Then we are going to gain income. So he's going to get 2, 1, 2, and he's going to get, let's see, 3 victory points, 4 victory points, and 2 more. So he's going to get 5 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am going to get, let's see, what do we have here? Oh, I'm going to get 2 coins, and I'm going to get 2 knowledge, and then I've got a complete artifact here, so I'm going to get 1 book. I'm going to get to move a student forward. This is fantastic. I'm going to be able to control my golems. And technically I would have moved that forward and gotten a point as well. Completed this, so it's going to be 3 coins. 1, 2, 3, and 2 more points. And I'm going to get a brick and 2 more knowledge. Okay, not bad. And then we're going to gain 3 points from that. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to gain 2 more knowledge from that there. Alright. And then we're going to get our guys back and do last round. We'll do this, this, and this. He's still first player. And we'll throw all our marbles. I have to pay knowledge for my golems that are ahead on the track. Do I have any? None for him, none for him. He's got 1 knowledge he has to pay. I am ahead on all of mine, so I'm good. Alright. So he's going to go first. And he's going to draw this. He gains a gold. Put there, and he is going to pick that one to max. So there's 2 options for max. He wants the marble, the yellow marble. So he wants to take this yellow marble, which is going to give him 3, 1, 2, 3. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. He's just going to get a point every time. Wants to upgrade something. So he's going to pay 3 to upgrade that. 1, 2, 3. He gains 2 victory points. And then he wants a book. So he wants the, that come off. He wants the, actually that one would have been gone. And he wants the second book. He'll put there. Does he get, he gets that, I would assume. Alright. So he gets immediately the victory points. I don't even know what that book means. What does that mean? Book colors. Move your marker up or down the golem track. Well, he can move it down, I think. Or maybe it's last round, so maybe he might move it up for more victory points. He's going to move that up, and then he's going to gain victory points for where his thing is. 1 victory point times that, so well, I'm going to assume 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't think it's times where he's at. taken his action, got his yellow thing, and he got a book. Cool. Alright, so now, my turn. Now I could get that upgrade. That would be pretty good. Trigger some things. Don't mind it. Yellow or blue. Blue is pretty powerful. There's only one yellow. That's for Golem. Oh, did we do Golem movement? We didn't do Golem movement. Alright, so I would have needed to move 6. One, two. I have a lot of knowledge. So it could go. One, two. Okay, I have to pay a knowledge. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 5, and 6. Okay, we'll do that. Alright, so he has to move his, 6. So he's gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's gonna do that. Alright, now we're moving. Alright, so now that action doesn't make a difference for me. Although it might for my work. Working there gives me 3. I could kill a golem. Tough choices. Man, yellow, could build a golem. This is my last golem. That would give me some good points. Blue action's pretty powerful. I think I'm gonna do the blue. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. It's 3. It's gonna give me 3 things, and I can upgrade a thing. So I'm gonna spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm gonna upgrade this. I'm gonna upgrade that. And then I can spend 3 for gold. I don't really want to. I'm gonna pass on that one. And then he's gonna go. Now he's gonna take his freak action, which he's gonna put it at 3, and he's gonna kill a golem. He's always gonna kill his leftmost golem. Take what he can. He gets 1, 2, and he gains a brick, and he gains and a VP for each dead golem. So he's got 4. So he's going to gain 3 more points. 1, 2, 3, and plus victory points. 1, 2, 3. Wow, that is crazy. 4. The VP and a brick for each one. Dang, that was a very powerful action for him. Forward. And what does that do? That is an action tile. Move your marker up the study track and take 1 active bonus from one of your book cards. So that's not bad. Do that and pay a coin and move that up. But an action is probably better. yellow so that we can take that. Building a golem is not terribly helpful. But it does give us some stuff. Well, let's do it. Let's do this yellow action. And I forgot when I moved in blue, I should have moved my guy forward. And in yellow, I move my guy forward. And so I get 2 stone. I can upgrade a thing. So let's what does that upgrade do? That would cost me 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I wouldn't be able to build a golem if I did it. Like 3, I can kill a golem and take the bonus twice, but there's no bonus to take that I can legally take anymore, so that's not helpful. If I pay 4, I can upgrade this, and at most I pay 2. That's not bad. I'll pay 4. I'll upgrade that. I think so, and then I can pay 3 to build a golem. And which district? Oh, I can't. Oh, I can't. I don't actually have the stuff to do it. So I wouldn't pay 3. I actually would have paid 1 less. And instead of doing that one, I would do this one. I think. Because then I can kill a golem. Yeah, I think I kill a golem. And there's no benefit to the bonus. I don't get anything except moving that down 1. But now I can actually spend 3 to. Actually, maybe I shouldn't kill that golem. Maybe I should kill this golem. Because then I go here. That's going to move up 2, and then. I'm just going to leave it there and not move it forward, but I get to activate it. Cool, done. Alright. Last action for him, he is going to take he already has that one, so he wants a blue, and he is going to take that action, so he's gaining 2 knowledge, which is basically 2 victory points, and then he's going to pay for an upgrade. He's going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to get the 3 menorahs. That's what he does in the last round. Then he's going to get a book. He wants the 3rd book. So he instantly gets an upgrade minus a coin. So he's going to do that, which, oh yeah, that doesn't gain anything from that. He gets a coin and a victory point from that, and this, I don't think matters. He can do that. And then it's my turn. How many points is that going to give me? Let's see. Move any 1 student forwards and earn VP equal to the position of your leftmost student. Okay. Section 2. Okay. Well, that's a pretty good VP amount. But if I do that and that, then that's 7 VP. Intriguing. So I think moving this guy forward and then gain a VP. So it'd be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7 VP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Thanks for putting that guy there. He's taken all his actions. I've taken all my actions. We do character actions. I have enough that I could spend 1, 2, 3. Could spend 5. And I gain victory points times the number of upgrades I have, which I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 upgrades. So that would give me 8 VP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I like that. He has that action, and he can spend 5 for the number of his upgrades, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Done. And then we gain income. So I am going to gain a stone, 2 coins, and 2 knowledge, and that's 3, 4 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. He is going to gain 2 of those, and that's it. I also am going to get VP to move a student forward. So I'm going to move my student there, get that menorah, and technically that would have given me 1 more victory point. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I get 1, move 1 up book, knowledge. I get 3 coins. 1, 2, 3. I get 2 VP from that. And then I get 2 knowledge and a brick from that. Nothing. 3 more knowledge. I'll take a 3, and I think that's it. Yeah, nothing there. Alright, so he is getting 2 victory points. 1, 2, because he's completed that artifact. If you haven't completed, he gets 3 victory. Oh, I got 4 victory points from that. 1, 2, 3, 4. He gets 3. 1, 2, 3. He gets 1, 2, 3. And nothing there. Okay. Nothing there. Alright. So I think that is all of the victory points. Then we have to pay knowledge for how far our students are. I'm going to have to pay 1, 2 knowledge. He's going to 1, 2, 3, 4. He has to pay 4 knowledge. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Then we do end of game scoring. Okay? So, red menorahs times the number of upgrades. So I have 1, 2, 3 times 3. I basically have 9. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He has 3 times 3. He gets 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So no real significance there. Blue menorahs times the number of cards, I think. Let's double check the scoring. Number of book cards with at least 1 book. Columns of book cards. So it's columns, not books. It was 3 times 4. His was none. I would have gotten 10, 11, 12. It's the number of golems missing from there. Got it. Alright. So I have 1, 2, 3 book columns, and I've got 1, 2 menorahs, so 6, right? Yep, 6. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 3, 4, 5 times 2 is 10, 87. And then the number of artifacts and yellow menorahs. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow menorahs and 3. So 4 times 3 is 12, 82, and he's got 1 times 1. So he gets 1 point. Alright. Did I get my red? That guy, I don't get that. Did I have 9 upgrades? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 upgrades. I don't get that. I did have these 2 golems. I get 2. He gets 3, 6, 9, 12. So 88, 98, 99, 100. 1 point for every 5 resources. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. He gets 1 point. Alright, and that is the final score of 88 to 101. So even if I didn't give him that objective earlier, wouldn't have made that much difference. Still did not beat him. But that is Golem. Hopefully the sound is roughly okay. It's probably pretty low because of the distance from my speaker. But yeah, that's hopefully give you an idea of how the game goes. It's pretty... I'm still not 100% sure where I am as far as rating this game. I kind of think it's in the 6s, the 7s for me. I do like the way the mechanics work together. It's a fairly crunchy puzzle to work with. I just don't know if it's one that like I really am driven to get out and set up and play that often. So it's more of a I don't know that the mechanics drive me to get it to the table. That's the piece where I probably will probably end up trading this one at some point. But it's not a bad game, and it's definitely in the ballpark of games that I will play again if someone is putting it on the table. It is not one that I am likely to suggest very often. There are just other games that do similar stuff that I feel is more rewarding. This one is a little, not quite as what I call as tight as like a Gaia project or a Terra Mystica, where it just feels like you're grinding out things to do anything in the game. This one's more rewarding than that, but it is less rewarding than some other games that I think my family tends to favor, and I will tend to probably favor because I can get them to the table a lot more. Even if I had people that I played with that enjoyed crunchier pieces, this one is kind of not as, I don't know what to say. It's just not as fun as other games that I played. But I like the theme, and I do like some of the mechanics and how they work together. Really, all of them are kind of fun. The gold and how you build out the artifacts feels a little clunky. The work of the golems and trying to control them, I like that thematically. It's it's pretty. It's hard to tell. I'm probably not the most action efficient person playing this game, given the limited number of times I've played it. Probably like this is probably my third, fourth, maybe fourth play of this game. So I've got a feel for it, but I don't know that I don't know that I'll play it much more beyond if somebody else puts it on the table. But there you go. That are my general thoughts on Golem. And if you hopefully if you have questions, if you think I got something wrong, definitely post it in the comments. I guarantee you I got something wrong. I did something out of order, or some kind of mismanagement with the Automa selection. But in general, if you're just trying to get a feel for how the game is played, this will follow the flow of the game, and most of the things you have to consider and think about when you're trying to make your choices. Hopefully that's captured in some of this. And until next time, thanks for joining Unraveled Game Thoughts.